Okay, we are here in Stinger for the season finale in the Junior Championship. Please go Essential. It's only y'all in VC. I know I'm going to meet it now. That's why I didn't go meet, so I can tell y'all. But we are here. Qualifying is now over. I'm glad to be here. This race is 8 weeks in the making. The cars who did not make it.
Drivers, to your car.
And we are letting the drivers know. Ethan and Ryan, going forwards, you will need to qualify. Ethan, can you confirm that? And Ryan as well. You are allowed to race tonight because both of you are talented drivers, but please, going forwards, you need to qualify. And just a note for the stream viewers, drivers need to qualify in Stinger. We have a 15-car cap at every mile and a half and down. Going muted back in the Discord call, but yes, we're looking for a good night tonight. I'm going to go ahead and fix the ticker as the lap counter is not showing up properly. We are scaling things down, so you should see us how the ticker is actually working. Ticker works by using GNLTV, edited by the league officials. And drivers should now be under quiet zone. Alright, just letting every drivers know. When I said quiet zone, it was sort of imperative that it's followed. Just letting y'all know. Good luck. No, we do not. And yes, Carl Childers and Benjamin Cutson in that 91 car. Carl Childers in the 8. These are our two championship contenders right now. Carl with 2 points on top of Ben. The max points you can score in a race here is 10. It's sort of like F1 points. So we will see a wild race tonight. Here we go, taking the green flag at Phoenix for the season finale in the Junior Series. 25, Chad Jones Jr., our pole sitter with a great start going into turn 1 and 2. That 88 car driven by Briston Ramsey on that outside lane of the 6, outside of Chase Clyde. Those two have been friends for a very long time. They have many notable lines with each other, just in general race VC. No wrecks in the back, 19 in the wall, almost wrecking. Whole lot of pack racing. The setup is made for that. 16 almost around, gets loose, almost into 34. He saves it, coming out of turn 4 for the first lap. 10 and 19 blank. And there's apparently a flip. And we are keeping it green. 36 reportedly has flipped. And we are keeping it green, but we will review what happened to the 36 car. So the number 2 took him out. We're going to review this again. Taking the green flag, Ryan Arnold, and exits turn 2 and just wrecks him. But focusing back on the pack. Chad Jones Jr. is still our leader. We're checking the ticker now. I apologize for the freeze, and it is working fine. Pack is starting to single file out. 17 cars in tonight's event. 36 has been taken out so far. 16 around. He just self-spun. He's our third-time starter. He was running very good at Charlotte yesterday. He was in the top 3 in the number 16, Grizzlies, Chevy Monte Carlo. But today, not the luck going into turn 1. He self-spun. That is the 16 car of Cameron Smith. You can see him on stream now. They're saying the 90's getting way too aggressive. That's Zachariah Armstrong sending it hard on the outside loose. You can see the rear end kicking out there. He's trying to find the line that's fast. He's currently in 3rd position. Well, this would be 4th now because the 88 has gotten by him. Coming to the line, 4-car battle for 3rd, or for 4th. 90 sends it in, almost wrecking the 88. He's struggling to find a groove, and this may cause a wreck here. Gary Davies. .36 not getting it going after coming off pit road. I think he wanted to let the entire field by, be safe there. Drivers are saying their times are starting to wear. Zachariah Armstrong running it very aggressive. He's starting to fall off as the 91 locks up his brakes. Paul Perricone running in the back of the pack with them. So far, 0 cautions. No caution has been thrown. Nothing has warranted it, really. The scariest thing we've seen is a car get on its sign, but that was a 1 car, isn't it? So we just didn't throw a caution for it. Current leader, number 25, Chad Jones Jr. in the Fummins 25 Chevrolet. Right now, Drisden Ramsey, he joined with Little Quali. He's running in 3rd. That 88 HendrickCars.com Chevrolet crosses the line for lap 7. Going on to lap 8, I think we're going to see drivers like Benjamin Custom starting to really think if they should conserve or not. We've seen him, a very conservative driver, but a very quick one. If you let him unleash, he will beat you hard. He'll beat your bumpers down, and he will send it in on you. Try to get that past him, but he's rather clean. I think this 90 car, if talking about what's going to happen going into the further half of this race, I think he's going to start to fall off as we come to the stage break, which will be the halfway point. And for 78 divided by 2, that stage break would be 34. As Benjamin Cusson not going for the conservation, going 3 wide into turn 1 with Drisden Ramsey and Chase Clyde to just leave that 88 out to dry, really. He falls down into 5th. Daniel Floss Jr., we saw him have 1 pole in the Junior Series, also known as Xfinity. That was at Chicagoland. He led 2 laps that day, one of the few cars to actually take the lead. Very good driver, but very inconsistent. He was able to run in the top 3 at Pocono and CWS 15. He's a very... He's really wishy-washy, but today he's starting to do pretty good. Checking the mic audio. Checking this 36. He's got it going. Currently, he is 3 laps down, or no, 16 is 3 laps down, and 16 being many laps down as well. Ryan's reporting that he has no power. We're currently looking for the 16. Oh, car around. 2 cars involved. They both keep it off the wall from being relatively hard in there. That'll be a black flag for the number 10 for causing that incident. He's been black flagged, and the leader's currently 25, racing around. He's got the pace car. Now we're looking at the start. So far, 1 caution today, 1 remaining. You can see at 36, he gets wrecked by Ryan Arnold. He goes over. Horrific wreck for him. And we are now cutting back to live coverage. So we are now black flagging the drivers who got driver dangers. No one else is driver danger because you can see 10 gets 1, 19 gets 1, 16. He's already in pit road, so he will not be black flagged. And it's green next time by. Currently Gary Davies staying out. He's leading as a lap down car. So he will be getting 1 lap back. A lot of cars exiting pit road now. We're trying to check in on the 16, see if he's going to get going. Oh god, a lot of cars shuffling out. Second place car. And we are going green. First caution of the night on lap 7. Or not on lap 7, like lap 12. Current leader, 25. 36 is a lap down. He flipped on the first lap. So far we had no one multi-car incident. Both cars got minimal damage from it. So far very clean racing as we see normally in Stinger. And we're looking forward the final about 18 laps to go completely green, hopefully. 36 will drop back as he's multiple laps down. He did that willingly. He's not forced to. 25 takes his lead again. That's Ethan Mingalelli in that 33 car. No scheme on him, though. A lot of cars are running in that front pack. Driver danger for that 33 car. We saw him jump the curb and try to get it working there. Where's that 10 car at? Here he is. I think he pit again, and that ended up throwing him out of it. Pit stops have really shuffled up the race so far. A lot of cars who are running up front are now sort of mid-pack. Daniel Paulus Jr., he's running actually very well for his talent level. In the top 3 right now, very quick so far. Outpacing Benjamin Cusson in the first stint, but as to whether or not he can do it in the second is to be determined. We've had one caution on the night so far, due to a smaller incident, but a lot of cars had either spun or just hit the wall there, so it sort of bunched up this field again. Right now, points leaders, number 8, Carl Childress, 2 points ahead starting this race of Ben Cusson, and if he were to finish where he is right now, which is 5th, he would get 6 points, and Ben would get, where he is now, 9. And that would be enough for Ben to win the championship by a singular point. These guys started 2 points apart, and they need to finish within Carl needs to finish within the 91, 2 places of him. So he needs to really step up the game as he gets passed, it looks to be, by Ethan Mingalelli. Yes, Ethan will complete that pass. He clears him going into 1. I think Carl has something to give, and no, he's almost spinning for a points leader. That is not good what we want to see. Letting the drivers know confidence on 34. We're seeing a lot of back movement right now. And that'll be a driver danger for the 88. We're coming down. Carl fading through the pack. Not where he wants to be. He needs to finish within 2 positions of Benjamin Cusson. Right now, if this was the last lap, Ben would win. And that may be a black flag for the P1 car. That'll be the 2, actually. We're cutting back to live coverage. So, he's trying to complain that him moving someone out of the way was not reckless at the moment. Brian Arnold, our 2 car, the car that we are currently watching. Very tense pack heating up us a little bit there. Twice. Ryan Arnold slowing down to go and serve his black flag. That'll take a lot of time away from his race. And we're going to try to explain to him. And yes, we're trying to explain to Ryan Arnold, the 2 car, we got a black flag why his penalty was just, and he seems to be getting the idea now. As you can see, the mid-pack heating up. Carl Childress, points leader going into this event, running in, let's see, Not out the top 5, or yes, he is out the top 5. He's in 8th right now. Zach Armstrong on his inside making a move. Sorry for the lack of commentary for that little stint there. We were just trying to explain, make sure the driver understands why his penalty was fair. And Zach all the way into the grass, really making moves. He's been super aggressive tonight. We don't see this from him. He's very conservative. You can see the 8 car get loose behind him, get that rotation. 07 on the outside, Connor Downey. He was involved in the small wreck that caused the first caution. Got minor damage, hits the wall off of turn 4. Paul Perricone behind. The Nutrient Solutions Chevrolet 51, 3 wide. Shoots him outside. Driver danger for the 07. What a move, but it was not clean. Paul Perricone sending it in hard on him, locking up the brakes. 90 barely gets beneath him. That'll kill his tires if this run continues. It's 9 to the comp. Daniel Plus Jr. saying that that his car is just getting tighter and tighter. He's complaining about it. He knows that his car is starting to fall off from what it was earlier. And you can see he's not running as smooth of lines as he is before as a 6 car. He looks to close up on him on the exit of this corner. Exiting turn 3 and 4, he will. No, actually he won't. 02, despite his complaints, his car's actually running pretty alright. He's currently in what appears to be, 5th position. Solid move for him, though, because he's looking to get rating. He's not really running for a championship at the moment. He's just playing it pretty clean. He hasn't been involved in any incidents today, and I haven't seen him hit the wall. As we cut to the mid-pack, battle's still going on. 07 and 02. That'll be Ryan Arnold. Or, my bad, 2, not 02. And Carl Phillips gets loose, but saves it. Championship leader, he's not... If he was to finish where he is right now, he would not win the championship. He's not in a good position. He's battling in the top 10, and he blinks out. He blinks back in, but he stutters a bit. He's back from the lag, and the mid-pack sort of stabilizes. We've seen a lot of 2 wide. A lot of these drivers are being overly aggressive. You can see that, too. He sent it in hard, and he had to counter-steer it up. He's running on fixed pedals, and the 07 will move the 51. And Benjamin Custon is cramping up. Chad Jones Jr. is still our leader. Connor Downey was driver endangered for reckless driving. He moved to the 51, who fell quite far. Big pack battling in the mid pack right now. These guys, highest position of them is 7th. Daniel has fallen hard. And right now, mid-pack not stabilizing much. '90 cars sending it in hard on that high line. You can see just how much his rear end really kicks out. Okay, Daniel Paul Jr., he fell through the pack. 2 car get by him. 2 car was put 1 lap down, to my knowledge, due to getting a black flag. Connor Downey also looking at a black flag in his caution for reckless driving. Leader's very far ahead. 2 laps to the comp. We're going to stop bringing up Chad as much and just let you guys focus on the racing more so. Current lineup, number 25, Chad Jones Jr., our leader, led every lap so far today. Not actually, yes, he has. 91, Ben Cusson, 34. Alex Mullen. Ethan Mingalelli in 4th, Chase Platt in 5th, Ryan Arnold in 15th, he's a lap down, Daniel in 5th, or no, Daniel was in 7th, my bad. Driston in 7th, Zach in 8th, Brandon in 9th. 36 currently running the last car on track. He's 5 laps down. He was flipped on lap 1, and that really shook up his race. 03, Ethan Farley. We haven't looked at him up a lot today in that Exalta Pepsi Chevrolet. Very beautiful looking car, although the white on blue is decisive for some people, I'd say. Two-time starter, Nico, in that his first start was at Aero 88 in Charlotte yesterday. He was able to run pretty strong. And he is currently in the 12th position. Battling in the 4-car pack. Points leader has fallen all the way down to 13th, not showing any real signs of talent today. Carl Childress. Fortunate for him, truly. Still have things heating up, though. 51, 07, and 819. All sort of shaking around positions. I think all these guys have swapped positions at least once or twice. And the car that he turned is in front of him now. Connor Dowdy got into the 51. That's the 51 of Paul Perricone, that should be Chevrolet, and nearly turned him in turn 3 and 4. And Zach Armstrong still battling with the 88, and you can see Brandon Carter in that 10, Lyco Chevrolet, throwback to Johnny Benson. It started to get into it. You could also see earlier in the race, 10 car caused the 1 caution. He bumped the 90 down out of the corner, and 2 cars were involved in that incident. Zach and the 07, Connor Dowdy. And I was wrong when I said the comp caution. Comp caution will be thrown in 2 laps. Now it's 2 laps. We're going to focus on our leader, talk about his stats. He was leading most laps yesterday. He led 53 of 67 laps at Charlotte yesterday in Aero 88. That was a non-S-rating event. And he ended up losing it to Glenn Townsend because Glenn just had that late race pace. The killer of his race really would be when he hit the apron. By the way, we are under competition caution now. 25 looking like he cannot be touched, really. Benj Cusson all the way behind in second. We're going to look at the mid pack, see what they're doing. Everyone's fairly divided right now. 10 car and the 90 battling. Caution's not up for these guys yet because leader hasn't taken it. I think to be exact, the leader's behind them, actually. Yes, he is. Just having so much pace in that 25. And we're going to stop swapping cars. And 2 is the lucky dog. Uh, 25 inches pit road, 36 stays out. He will get black flag for pitting, but yes, he is pitting this time by 25, our leader on pit road. Behind him, 91 Benjamin Cusson. He got 2nd place in this stint. That's where he's been for most of this race. We've had 1 caution on the night so far, excluding the stage break. 34, Alex Mullen enters his box first, I think. Yes, because 25, his box is all the way up. And what we've seen today so far, drivers getting very, hectic in pit road. Because you can see, it doesn't matter where you entered pit road, your stall is anywhere. You can see 1 stall, that's the 36 car, Gary Davies, he stayed out. His stall is right there, all the way in the back of the pack. This would be the 07 stall. That's the 07 of Connor Dowdy and that Haley Deegan forward, to my knowledge. Currently raining in my area. Very interesting to hear, I know. As Benjamin Cusson wins the race up pit road. Behind him, Chase Platt in the 6th, Alex Mullen in 3rd. He gets EOL for speeding. Ethan Mingalelli behind us. Freddie Ford gets black flag for being toxic. He insulted another driver after saying that he made him speed. A lot of drivers with EOLs. We're actually looking at the haulers now. You know, all the teams have packed up their best equipment, bring it to Phoenix, trying to perform at their top level. That's what you have to do. Gatorade Victory Lane right here. And we're going to let... And we're just letting the drivers know whoever wins, go to Victory Lane. And I spelt that wrong. Behing is the word of the day. And it's green next time by at Phoenix. You can see those mountains of shrubs on them. Phoenix International Raceway, known as ISM or even Jeff Gordon Raceway, hosting the Stinger season finale. Field pacing around green next time by. 36 has led both of these cautions by staying out. Alex needs to go and catch the car as everyone's complaining that he's not there. Big gap, everyone trying to start up their positions. Drivers sorted it out themselves, something they normally don't do. They usually need some assistance from the moderation team. And lap down car is our leader, Gary Davies. And we're going green this time by. We're going to keep in free cam with the field at the moment. You can see just how large this field is. Even though we have a field cap in Stinger, we avoided it for today. 17 cars for the season finale. That's about our average field, and usually we have about 1 to 2 cautions per night. Or 25 to 20% races is actually pretty good. And if you're interested in joining Stinger, we have our link in the description of this video. The tickets that you see us use are developed by the league itself. If you'd like to get early access bills so that you can join the NTD server, which if you join Stinger, you can get linked to you. But we're green this time by. Gary Davies on the pole. Here we go. The count break is over. Stage 2 has commenced. 36 stays behind to let other people pass because he is a lap down. He's not really running for the race. He's running to have fun at this point. 91, our leader, battling with the 33 Ethan Mingalelli at Michigan in Cup 2000. We saw Ethan wreck Ben for the win and then get wrecked himself after he got loose. Going into turn 3 and 4, Ethan takes the lead. Huge send from the 25. That'll be a driver danger for him. 02 saves it. That is a very interesting thing. They're too wide all the way back. 02 got moved. Cameron Smith saying his controller got unplugged. Not a good moment for him, as he is currently retired. Going around turn 3 and 4, Ethan and the 25, as well as Chase Hyde, holding on to their lead. But you can see that 25 really closing in. He's been leading for most of tonight's event. But in the back-to-back, we're looking like huge shakeups. Everyone's battling super hard. 5-car tango for what appears to be 7th. Carl Childress, the points leader. If he's where he is right now is where he wants to be. That'll score him the championship if he finishes right here. But a lot of cars pouncing on him, trying to get by him, trying to get their own points. Although only 2 cars are really eligible in this championship fight. Carl Childress in the 8 and the 91 of Ben Cusson. Carl Childress entered with 24 points. And oh boy, 03 in the wall. Hard. Current leader, 33 Ethan Mangalelli. But we're going to focus on this mid-pack as the 02 sends it hard. Danny Bloch Jr. on the man that he invited, Zach Armstrong. Zach gets loose, sends it high into the wall. Around, maybe no, he saves it, as Daniel did earlier when he was moved by the 25. 36 enters pit road. Carl Childress, lots of cars pouncing on him. He slowed up on the front stretch, although we do not know why. Maybe it almost cuts 51 down. He's not having the pace on the straightaways. Chase around in 1, and that'll be a caution. No one gets involved. Ethan maintains the lead. Ethan will take the lead and or end the caution. flag. Lag very hard. He drives through the wall. Chase hits him. No. It's raining hard. And we're gonna see what happened here. On the green flag, he's saying he got a flag. Someone else's flag. We're playing black with 33. And we're back to live coverage. Green next time by. We're green this time by. We're in field line up 10, Brandon Carter in the lead. 2 retirements on the day. Car, Brandon Carter, our leader, followed by the 88 of Drisden Ramsey, 25 of Chad Jones Jr., 91 of Ben Cusson, 02 of Daniel Phelps Jr., 90 of Zachariah Armstrong, 51 of Paul Perricone, 07 of of Connor Dowdy, 19 of Nico, 03 of Ethan Farley, 6 of Chase Clyde, 33 of Ethan Mingalelli, 2 of what appears to be Ryan Arnold, yes, 8 of Carl Childress, our points leader, and 34 of Alex Mullen. He flipped under pacing, although I don't think his damage is too severe. That was caused due to server lag. And we're green this time by in Stinger. Pick up the sticker. There are no lucky dogs. Here we go. They enter turn 1 and 2. Everyone's sort of shuffling out and getting positioned where they can. 2 wide throughout for the most part. Everyone keeps it clean. Carl Childress, our point leader, in second to last place. 1 caution remains. Ethan Hard on the inside of 03. To count out the Fords today, we have 1 really. Yeah, 1 Ford. Personally, I like the Mustangs a lot, but hey, everyone has their own choice. As 88 spins himself in front of the field. They saved it. They saved it. 8 all the way into the grass. He spin. Oh no, he saves it. Everyone makes it through. Let's see what happens here. He tries to avoid it. And we are back to live coverage. 0 cautions remain. And it's green next time by. I just had a brain fart. And we're gonna have a 1 caution extension. We saw our points leader, Carl Childs, go in the grass when that wreck happened. It was caused by Tristan Ramsey. And we are green this time by pace car in, 25-hour leader again. He's led the most laps out of today's event. And here we go, at Phoenix. No wrecks on the start. Everyone keeps it clean. 3 wide with the 03. 4 wide. And everyone keeps it clean, going into 3 and 4. And in the back of the pack, a lot of drivers just... Wow, 51 has to check up for that 02 Daniel Klaus Jr. 07 in that wall hard. 07 is currently being scored in 6th place. Huge battle just throughout the entire field. 3 wide in turn 1 and 2. So far we've had 3 cautions on the day, which equates to about a caution every 20 laps or so. Most cautions have been for very small incidents, like the last one. Most of them have just been little 2-car wrecks, no one gets major damage, so the field has not been reckless at all as we normally see in Stinger. Going around, Chad Jones Jr. extensively, that's a 25, Cummins. Daniel Plus Jr. back in 2nd place as we saw him earlier in this race. Lots of good racing throughout, though. Spin for the 34. Okay. Connor Dowdy up into that wall, that's the 07. He's been involved in 2 cautions today, to my knowledge. The last one and the first one. He also checks up the 91, but they're 2 wide battling for 7. When saying that he wants to move the 02, he's going too slow. But he was driver danger to just warning that we are listening to what he's saying at the moment. Back of the pack still 2 wide throughout. A lot of these guys just battling very hard. We saw the 6 and the 88 really hanging around the same areas, and it will continue throughout. Ryan Arnold on the outside with the 02, finally getting by him. They're saying that he's not fast and just a pain to get around. We're going to focus on the limit pack battle. 6 car drops down, he breaks early, losing him extra time on the car in front, which made 3 wide. Tristan Ramsey on the outside, 4 wide. 6 car puts him up. 33 puts him in. Put 33 in the grass. Caution is out. And we're now going to review if the 25 took the caution. He did. We are now under caution. 25 our leader. We're now going to review the wreck. Six car gets a black flag for that incident. Actually, I didn't even replay it. My apologies, we're actually going to do a proper replay now. The 33 at fault. So you can see going here, a lot of cars battling. 6, 91, 07, and 88. Going into the corner, or going out of the corner, they go 4 wide a little bit. 6 car pushes him high, 33 goes in, and the 6 just goes high for no reason, really. He could have gotten scared, and then... did not mean to say Connor there. I meant to say Daniel. Daniel, drivers are saying he's been slow 5 laps into the run and just falling off pace. Zero cautions remain. I spelled that wrong. But we were green this time, black for the final caution. And Carl Childress, where he is now, he would win the championship despite being in the top 10. He's in the, well, yes, he's in the top 10. One position away from the top 15. Green this time by pace car in 25, leading most laps today. Will lead to the green, and we are green flag racing at Phoenix. 02 ducks on that inside, makes it 3 wide, and he will take second place. Zero cautions remain. Carl Childress battling for a championship, and a flip. Huge crash. And flip for the 90. .33 slowed down for no reason at all there. That was the biggest crash of the day. Zero cautions remain. .34's controller has disconnected. He was ejected to save the rest of the field. And we're going to try to extend pacing. Green this time by. We had a flip, 2 of them actually, for the last caution. We have ignored the caution limit for that one because just lots of cars were involved. That's a weird crash to see. Carl Childress, our points leader, so far back. Daniel wrecked. Ben Cusson, where he is now, he'd win the championship. Carl Childress needs to make it through. Where he is now, he loses the championship very slimly, though. Bad day for Carl Childress if he cannot make it up. About 10 to go. Benjamin Cusson has the championship in his hands. This race has been nothing but interesting. We ignored the caution limit so far. Still been a fairly clean race. First half, 1 caution. Second half, 3. And Cusson, our current points leader, with where he is now. This is the season finale, and he's looking to win it. Front of the pack, Ryan Arnold battling with the 25 Joshua Jr. He's led the most laps. He did the same thing at Charlotte, but he ended up losing it in the final half. Someone was faster than him, and that's it. He still led over 50 of the 60 laps that day. Carl Childress not making it through the pack at all. 12th place right now, with second place in the championship being in 5th or 4th. My bad. With 9 laps to go, it appears Carl Childress' championship hopes are officially over. This is the 8th of Carl Childress. Going on board with the number, see what this is, 10 with Brandon Carter. Passing the 6 on the inside line. This is going to give you guys a little bit of such of what our drivers are really going with. Top 4 entering a tight battle. Paul Perricone, super high for where he normally runs. You can see Carl Childress all the way back there. Ideally, he'd have to be in the position of the 88. And we're going to review what led to that Carl Childress being that far back. You can see here, 88 is at fault for it. Or no, Chase is at fault for it. Carl Childress making a move on the 19, getting by him. What needs to happen now, the 91 would need to wreck if he wants to win this championship. Ben running in the top 3. Ryan Arnold on the outside. Ben on the inside. Ben moves his way up to second place, going into 3 and 4. He will not outbreak the 25. I think 25 is going to get a better mid-run. 91 takes a little longer to get balanced there. But he will take second place. Carl Childress, too far back to even look at, man. It's sad for him. .25 loose behind him. He'll lose a little bit of time, but 91, second place, points leader at the moment. If he finishes here, he's the championship leader. He entered this race second, 2 points behind, and it looks like he'll exit this race 2 points ahead. Oh boy. Carl Childress, man. Sad story of the day. Gets screwed over by pace flaps, and sad way to lose a championship. Oh, 51 cents on the 25. Carl Childress, we're gonna stay focused on him. I hope he can come back. He entered this race in first. He does not have as much talent at second place overall. He's agreed to this himself, but hopefully he needs to be. If we look at the standings right now, Carl Childress, he will need to be in at least 5th place. Benjamin Cusson, if he stays where he is now, he will win the championship. We're coming to 3 to go. Somber day for Carl Childress in that 8, but great day for Benjamin Cusson. He's loose! Very intense moment for that 91 car. Coming to the white flag, Benjamin Cusson. If he finishes where he is now, he's the champion in Stinger Junior Series season 1. Coming around 1 and 2, 2 corners to go at Phoenix for Benjamin Cusson, our championship winner. Seems to be second place all the way back in 11th now. Benjamin Cusson. Rounds turn 3 and 4. He does not win the race, but he does win the championship. Benjamin Cusson, 2023 Stinger champion. It's been a long season. He has about 15 wins to his name. This is one of them. Driver's going over to congratulate him. Everyone doing burnout. It's been a long season. Congratulations to all the drivers. And Ben is over. He's back over doing burnout still. Benjamin Cusson, 2023 Stinger champion. Season 2 starts next week Saturday. There will be no midweek streams after Tuesday. Side by side, 1 and 2 in the championship. Benjamin Cusson is our championship. Is our champion. Side by side. Tons of drivers angry. Man, it's beautiful to see. Carl's not mad that he lost it. He knows where he fell short. And Benjamin Cusson, 91, Red Bull, Toyota, our champion. And they're now giving each other a little bump. Ben came second in the Trans Am Championship, and he will now be first in the Junior Championship. The season finale for Comp will be Monday at 8:30. This has been Stinger TV. Thank you for watching.